Hey there, Tamir from Fibonacci-Traders.com here. Welcome to the live. Are we live? Yep, we are live. Finally. Let me know you hear me. Let me know everything is. You hear me? You see me? Everything going well? Hi there, Nancy, Dan, Tovi, thank you, Mark. Thank you very much. So, finally, got everything set. How's everybody doing? Good morning, Saba. Let me know, how was your day yesterday? How was your trading journey in general? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. For those who don't know, my name is Tamir. I'm from FIBONACCI'S.com. I have Twitter. I have this channel starting to go live. Pre-market live sessions. I will try to do it each and every day, 8:30 Eastern Time. If you're here, thank you very much. It's Happy Thursday. Yep. If you are holding NVIDIA, it's a very happy Thursday. Just hit the like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you won't miss any live or any other videos. Before we continue, I would like to, 1 second, bear with me. As these lives are a little bit new for me, I would like to invite you to check Fibonacci Traders Academy playlist, 25 or 26 videos. It's free, of course. Before you take any other course, any other mentorship, check this link, check the playlist, technical side and mental side. You will become a better trader just by watching this playlist. Stuck with SOXS. We'll go over charts. Let me know how you like this theme, this outlet, output. How do you say it? You see me here? Left we have, let's go over the futures. If you saw previous videos, previous live 2 days ago, I think, we said that once we will break above the 44.20, I'm expecting going towards the 40, towards this red trend line and then 44.72. And here we are now, we are pulling back. Not surprising, because we have this red trend line. This red trend line broke to the upside. Now this red trend line needs to get retested as support on the 15 minutes. We can clearly see lower highs, lower lows, 44.50 needs to hold. Otherwise, we are heading back towards 44.39. We have the SPY, we have the SPY 65. Basically, this is my main screen. Always on, always. I'm following the futures, 15 minutes, futures, 4 hours. We have the SPY and the 65 minutes. Why 65? Because 6 candles of 65 minutes gives us one complete daily candle. If you go to the 60 minutes, the last candle is 30 minutes. On the SPY, for now, we are having a gap to the upside. We can take Fibonacci. We don't even need Fibonacci. We have trend lines to show us the way. And here we are. We are in an uptrend channel. Breaking to the upside, we are heading. We can see on the 65, we are heading towards the 445 and then 448, 450 to the upside. Layout, yep, that's the name. Thanks, Tovi. Layout. Every day, I'm learning something new from my followers and from my subscribers. Now, let's see. Let's go over SPY and Friends real quick. As we said, SPY, we had this trend line, purple trend line holding the lower highs, the higher lows since March. Every time price reached, bounce. Now, once again, last Friday reached, bounce. Now looks like bulls of SPY are waking up. I want to see a weekly close above the 446. Why the 446? Because if we look left, the 443, 446, very tough resistance. It was over here, very tough resistance. Open gap. So a weekly close. It's also the 50% retracement. A weekly close above it. We will have bulls gaining control back. Let me know just that you are hearing well, everything goes well. You see the screen? Let me know. Any questions? Thank you. Thank you, Nancy. Thanks, Dan. QQQ. We post NVIDIA earnings. 372 incoming, a weekly close, and we can say with high probability, bulls are here and here to stay, going towards the 380 gap. Dow Jones. Meantime, if you have any questions, any stock requests, please write it in the chat and I will get back to it. Dow Jones moving sideways, 342 to the downside, 345 to the upside, nothing much. IWM 185, 186, trying to go towards the 190. 190 will become a very tough resistance for the IWM bulls. Bitcoin still moving sideways, nothing much. 26,500 to the upside, 25K to the downside. Ethereum, same thing, moving sideways, 1640 to the downside, 1715 to the upside. SOXX, now post NVIDIA, let's see, 437 to the upside. For now, 403 will become a very tough resistance, but it looks like pre-market we are heading towards the 410 and the 415, 420 will become a very tough resistance. We can take Fibonacci once again. Before Fibonacci, you can clearly see why trend lines gives us the roadmap for future price action. We know that each and every time price of SOXX reaches this trend line holds the higher lows and bouncing. Also here, last Friday, almost and bounce. Now we can take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high. This is all we need. 503, as we said, next will be the 510, 511. After it, we are heading towards 537. Looks like SOXX is about to blow rocket sky to the moon. Hi there, Yoel. Yeah, I will check AI, I will check RW, I will check KWeb, I will check everything. NVIDIA closed at the 402. Now, the 502, sorry. Now, pre-market, 500. Psychological barrier, 500. Above it, we are heading towards 561 together with this white trend line. Apple, yesterday, had a very nice day. 181 for now. Still resistance. As you can see, pre-market below the 181. We have a gap over here that needs to get filled. Let's see if this gap will get filled today or tomorrow. 176 needs to hold, and then we are heading towards 190 gap. Many people ask me, do you think this retracement is over? Are we back in bull's land? No one knows. All we can do is follow price. Let's see Tesla. Tesla, since April towards July, from 150 towards 300, retracement back to the 212, which is the 50% retracement. From here to here, 50% retracement. Doji, open gap to the upside, 243, is a very tough resistance for bulls, as you can see over here. Over here, it was support back over here. Continuation up and above. I want to see a close above the 243, and then we can say with high probability this trend line will get broken to the upside, and then we can say bulls are back on Tesla. Microsoft bouncing also. I want to see a close above the 331. All this area, the 330, 331, very tough resistance. Weekly close above it. We are good to go. Google, you can also check the weekly. What do you see on the weekly? We have trend line holding the higher lows. 133, very tough resistance in the past 5 weeks. So by natural things of price action, a weekly close above it, we are good to go towards 143. Netflix had a very good day yesterday. Went all the way to 440, which is the 50% retracement, got rejected, and now 430 is the resistance. Why? Just look left. Train your eyes to look left and find by yourself support and resistance areas. It was support over here, resistance. So now resistance. Let's see continuation up and above. We take the weekly. On the weekly, we need a weekly close above the 443, 444. As you can see, since middle of June, Netflix failing to close above this area. So a weekly close above it, we are good to go for long continuation towards the upper yellow trend line. Follow price, use trend lines and Fibonacci for your future roadmap for price action. Meta, 300 resistance, 284 support. AMD, let's see how AMD will react to NVIDIA's earnings. We have downtrend. Let's see continuation towards this red trend line. In my opinion, long, only a weekly close above it. Amazon, and then we will take some requests. Any questions? If you have, please share. Don't be shy. Like, subscribe, share with friends. Help me grow this channel. Amazon, 137 to the upside, holding this trend line since March. Each and every time price of Amazon reached this trend line, got bounced, and now 137 is the next resistance. Check the links in the description below. Fibonacci Traders, we have the one-on-one live mentorship program available in English and in Hebrew, and we have the same program but pre-recorded online, pre-recorded 6 hours, 49 lessons, for now available only in English. Both programs guaranteed lifetime access, support, guidance, and all Discord channels. Let's take some requests. ARCW. Let's see what's going on here. Nothing much, moving sideways. Futures moving sideways. ARCW. Let's see. We had a trend line. Broke to the downside all the way towards the 618 Fibonacci retracement. We had uptrend, retracement, 618, held. Now ARC is trying to get back above this trend line. In my opinion, I would wait for a weekly close above 58, sorry. K-Web is next. Nothing much, too many gaps to the upside, too many gaps to the downside. But if you take a look, we have a very important level of support, the 2640. We can take Fibonacci. Swing low, swing high. Long, in my opinion, only above 2840. As you can see, 2840, very important level of resistance. So let's see. Next, we have AI. How many times NVIDIA said AI? Anyone counted? 100, 200 times? How many times? Someone knows? Let me know in the chat. AI held the 28 from resistance to support, now trying to bounce 34 area. Above it, we can go long. If you're not long yet, I would wait for a close above 34 because 34, very tough resistance in the past week or so. What else do we have? SOXL. Let's see SOXL. Semiconductors. ETF. Same as SOXX. Follow the SOXX. And then you can know where SOXL will go. Trying to break above this 24 area. Above it, we are heading towards 28. This is our recent low. We have a trend line over here. We can clearly see this trend line broke to the upside. Let's see continuation above 24. What else do we have? BA, Boeing, uptrend, retracement, 618, bounce. Now, looks like pre-market not good. 2221 needs to hold, otherwise this gap will get filled. Long continuation, only a weekly close above 230. And of course, everything you see and hear on my channel is for educational purposes only. Always do your own due diligence. Never follow blindly anyone on social media. And I cannot stress this enough. It's your money. No one will take care of your money except you. Take your financial freedom in your own hands. UPST. Daily. Moving sideways. 2960, sorry. Holding a support. 35 resistance. Long, in my opinion, only above 35, 36. Short continuation below 29. To the downside, we have 26, 23. RK. Uptrend, retracement, 618, now trying to bounce. Long continuation above 42, 20, 43. Then we have Fibonacci 44. We can also take Fibonacci. We have a new recent low. Swing low, swing high. Not this one. We need this one. Swing low, swing high. We can take also Fibonacci from gap. If you want to learn in-depth candlestick analysis and the relationship with Fibonacci and trend lines, check the links in the description below. No other indicator, Fibonacci is not an indicator, no indicator will give you future support and resistance, same as Fibonacci and trend lines. Long above 4250 for RK. Let's see what else do we have. Roku. If you still did not hit that like, subscribe, and the notification bell, take 1 second. It takes 1 second to press the buttons. It will be much appreciated. Roku, we have a trend line holding the higher lows, long continuation above 82. Of course, only my opinion. Always do your own due diligence. NIO is next. Let's see NIO. Great car, great looking car. I can tell you that. I live in China. We have many NIOs on the street. Great looking car. 1070 is the 618 retracement. Swing low, swing high, 618 retracement. Now let's see a bounce above 1160. Then we can take long and we can use Fibonacci levels as our risk management. The only thing we have full control of, we need to embrace it, guys and girls. The only thing you have full control of is risk management. Risk reward is always 50-50%. Why? Because no one knows what will happen next. Once we put on a trade, anything can happen. The only thing we have full control of is our risk management. How much money am I willing to lose on each and every trade? What else do we have? Z. We clearly have here a trend line. You can see it over here. Now trying to bounce long above, in my opinion, above 51.30, maybe even above 52. And then we are heading towards 57. FIVN 59. Long time since I've checked this name. Nothing much, moving sideways. You can take Fibonacci. Long above 71.80. Short continuation below 67. You have all the levels to the upside. If you do reverse, you have all the levels to the downside. Below 67.20, we are heading towards the gap over here. We have DNA next. We have 5 more minutes. So you have any other questions, any more questions, or any other questions or feedbacks or comments? This is the time. What do we have? DNA. We don't need Fibonacci. Look at this. We have left shoulder, head, and maybe right shoulder. Be prepared for both sides. Once we'll get to this area, to the 205, you need to embrace that we are going to a right shoulder. Maybe we have this 156 to the downside support. Now let's see continuation towards 205. If 205 will fail to break after 3, 4, 5 days, be prepared for the right shoulder. Dash. I apologize in advance if I will not get to all of your requests. Thank you, Open On. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the like. Thanks for the subscribe. Dash, holding the higher lows. This is why you have trend lines. Where price might be heading next. For now, it's in a retracement. In my opinion, it needs to retest this trend line once again, same as it did here. We can be more accurate, but it's not rocket science. It's only technical analysis. It's an area of support, areas of resistance, support, support, support. So if you want to go long, I would wait for a bounce, something like here, 2 dojis of this trend line, and then green candle to the upside. MU is next. MU holding inside uptrend channel. You have this trend line. Once again, trend lines. If you know trend lines and the relationship with candlestick analysis, aka candlestick analysis, your price action. Once you understand this, You can trade anything that you want. SPYs, Qs, Bitcoins, Forex, futures, on any time frame. Swing trading, day trading, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, daily, weekly, anything. It all comes down. Trend lines, Fibonacci, and candlesticks. Now, MU, we can take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high, long continuation, perfect, above 65, 60, and then you can use this trend line as your risk management. Snap, and this will be the last one. Snap, downtrend until proven otherwise. 880 needs to hold, otherwise we are heading towards 790 and then to this area over here. Let's do one more. Snow. Going up almost 3% pre-market. We have a gap over here, 164, and as things going now, looks like we are heading towards closing this gap and the 165. Be careful with the 165. It's the 618 retracement. We have a downtrend retracement. Also, if you look left, you can see it was a very important level of support, resistance, support. Overall, 165, 166 area. It's always an area. It's never an accurate price. You need to watch out. But for now, looks like we are heading towards the 166. So, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit a like, subscribe, share with friends. And until the next video, do good things.